Manana, Iguana by Anne Whitford Paul, illustrated by Ethan Long. Manana, Iguana. Here we have a glossary, and the glossary has Spanish words. It has the pronunciation, so if you're not sure how to pronounce these Spanish words, this will tell you. And the last column is the definition in English. So for example, the first word is lunes. It says lunes, and that means Monday in English. Here we are. Let's get reading. On Monday, lunes, Iguana twitched her tail happily. Let's celebrate spring with a party on Saturday. Conejo hopped up and down. Yes, let's. Tortuga poked out of his shell. A fiesta? On sábado? Count me in. Culebra shook his rattle. Me too. Good, said Iguana. We must start right away. Who will help me write the invitations? Yo no. Not I, said Conejo. I write too fast. No one could read my words. Yo no, said Tortuga. I write too slow. I can't hold a pen, said Culebra, but maybe I'll grow arms tonight and can help you tomorrow. Is Culebra actually going to grow arms tonight? No. We can't wait until mañana. Iguana wriggled her tail. I'll write the invitations myself. And she did. On Martes, Iguana asked, who will help me deliver the invitations for our fiesta? What do you think Martes means? If yesterday was lunes or Monday, that must mean that Martes is Tuesday. Yo no, said Conejo. I will move too fast. I'd pass all our friends. Yo no, said Tortuga. I move too slow. Culebra said, if I grow arms tonight, I'll help you mañana, Iguana. Mañana will be too late. Iguana fidgeted her tail. I'll deliver the invitations myself. And she did. On miércoles, Iguana asked, who will help me stuff the piñata for our fiesta? What do you think their answers are going to be? No, yo, said Conejo. I stuffed too fast. I'd rip and tear. Yo no, said Tortuga. I stuffed too slow. Culebra said, mañana, Iguana, when I grow arms. Too many excuses. Iguana flounced her tail. I'll stuff the piñata myself. And she did. Is the rabbit, turtle, and snake, are they being good friends right now? Or are they being helpful? I don't think so. On jueves, Iguana begged, please, will someone help me cook the food for our fiesta? Yo no, said Conejo. I cook too fast. I'd make a mess. Yo no, said Tortuga. I cook too slow. Culebra said, if I grow arms, I'll help you mañana, Iguana. Iguana slapped her tail on the ground. I'll cook the food myself. And she did. On viernes, Iguana sighed. I don't suppose anyone will help me hang the streamers for our fiesta. Looks like Iguana's getting a little bit fed up and sick of it. Yo no, said Conejo. I hang too fast. I'd tear the streamers. Yo no, said Tortuga. I hang too slow. Culebra said, I'll help you hang the streamers. Iguana clapped. Hooray! I'll help you mañana, Iguana, when I grow my arms. That was not very nice of the snake, was it? I knew it! Iguana smacked her tail on the ground so hard she puffed up a cloud of dirt. I'll decorate by myself. And she did. And then it was sábado. Conejo hopped up and down. We're ready for our fiesta. Tortuga poked out of his shell. Here come our guests. Culebra shook his rattle. Let's greet them. No! Iguana whipped her tail around in angry circles. I wrote the invitations and I delivered them. I stuffed the piñata, I cooked the food, I hung the streamers, and now I, and I alone, will greet my guests at my fiesta. And she did. Conejo hurried to hide behind a cactus, Tortuga shrunk into his shell, and Culebra slithered under a rock. Like we got an armadillo playing with the piñata, a mouse, some birds. They watched for a long time while the guests laughed and ate and broke the piñata. How do you think they're feeling right now? Maybe sad in the blue zone? Maybe yellow zone frustrated? Looks like the guests are leaving. What a fine fiesta, the guests said as they left. Iguana yawned. I'm too tired to clean up. I'll do it mañana. She stretched out and soon slept. Conejo hopped out from behind the cactus. Iguana's really worn out, he said. Tortuga poked out of his shell. She should be. She did everything. Culebra slithered out from under the rock. And we did nothing. They were silent for a long time. Suddenly, Conejo said, I have an idea. He told it to his friends. That's great, said Tortuga. Culebra said, let's start now. What do you think the rabbit's great idea was? I know I have a prediction. And they did. Conejo pulled down the streamers and put away the leftovers and packed up trash. Tortuga scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed one giant platter. And Culebra squiggled and squirmed, sweeping the ground spotless. They worked until Domingo, which means Sunday, and Iguana woke up. She rubbed her eyes and looked around. She looked at Conejo, Tortuga, and Culebra. Iguana smiled. Gracias, she said. Thank you. Then she twitched her tail happily. You must be hungry from your hard work. Who will help me eat the leftovers? Yo sí, cried Conejo, Tortuga, and Culebra. And they all did. The end. So our character, Iguana, was getting really frustrated because she had to do all the work, and the rabbit and the turtle and the snake didn't do anything. So when it came time for the party, she said, no way, you cannot come to this party. You did not help. So they watched sadly, and I think they felt pretty bad for what they did, because after the party, they offered and they cleaned up and surprised Iguana. So now Iguana felt like they were kind, and she offered to share the leftover food. Have you ever been in a situation where maybe you didn't want to help, but you did anyway because you knew you would be getting something from it? I have. Well, thank you, all of Bauer Elementary. I will see you guys soon. Stay safe and stay healthy.